Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. So today I'm filming a quick review on a palette I got from Jessica for Christmas. There we go. Look how cute this is. It's like a little blonde girl and then it's a sauce box. The back shows all the color names and the name of the palette. This is a completely matte palette. It has 8 eyeshadows. They are massive. I don't even know how to explain to you guys how big they are. They are 4.5 grams each. Okay, I want to tell you guys how much is in a MAC eyeshadow. A MAC eyeshadow is 1.5 grams. 1.5. It's basically 3 times a MAC eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So 3 MAC eyeshadows equals as much product as you're getting in one sauce box shadow. The palettes are really nice. They are made of cardboard, but this is kind of like a harder cardboard. It really holds together nicely. And then they've got a really large mirror, and then again that blonde girl is in here. Now, one of the things I really like about the palettes is you can actually take these shadows out, so it's not a permanent palette. Now, when I tried to do this in my unboxing video with Jessica, I actually dented one of them. So you can take them out, and they are magnetic in the back, and any shadow that fits in here, you could then put in here. If you have a couple palettes and then you wanted to put some shimmers in this, because like I said, the Etude palette is a complete matte palette, you could add some shimmers into this if you had more than one, or if you bought singles, I guess, too. So these are the colors. They are all completely matte. I love the way this palette's laid out. You have an almost ivory white colored brow bone highlighter highlight. Then you have a more buttercreamed yellow toned one. And I don't know if on my hands you're going to be able to accurately see the difference. I also have the Diva light on, which sometimes plays with lighting a little bit more than I'd like it to. But that's them on my hand. I'm going to see if I can get that buttercream yellow one a little bit more built up. There it is. So that's the buttercream, and that's the it's almost white. It's pretty stark. So I just quickly reorganized my palette, so now it's gonna look really different. But sorry guys, this is how I'm gonna use it. So this is the way it makes more sense to me. So these 2 shades here, you have like if you are the fairest of fair, this is the perfect blend out shade for you. It's also a gorgeous contour color. I don't have any contour on today, so why don't I go ahead and show you how I would use that for contour. I'm gonna use my Tarte contour brush. You're just gonna literally dip it into the product. You'll see there's a little bit of product on there. And you're going to line that up with the tips of your ear and into the hollows of your cheek. So right here. And you're just going to blend. And then if you need some more. That's a great contour color. Do you see that chiseledness that just gave my face? Let's even it up though, because that's a little weird to only have one side of my face chiseled. So that's a great contour color for fairer skin tones, but it's also a beautiful transition color in your crease. It's not, I used a little bit of that one today, and I also used this one, which is the more kind of red toned brown in the palette. It's a little bit deeper than the tan shade, but in the crease, it just gives you a nice definition. I would blend them together. That's the lighter one and that's the deeper one. I would blend them together. I wouldn't use one or the other if you're really fair. Darker skin tones can definitely just go right for that one. Moving along to the bottom row, we have the darker colors of this palette. So this one is a really nice cold toned deep brown. I really like it. I used that to help smoke out my eye today. And then this is a beautiful red toned brown. It's kind of in that Marsala family, that family that's so popular for this year. I'm really excited to do a look with just that shadow. Then we have a cool toned gray tone color that I really like. This will be beautiful for easier toned smoky eyes when you don't want to be as stark. Today I just used browns, I didn't use anything else. And then the black in this is a matte black. I would say it's actually really comparable to the matte black in the, oh, what palette was I just raving about the black in? Oh, the Semi-Sweet. Look at that black. So there are the 4 colors. The only difference is I find this has a lot less fallout. This doesn't feel very powdery for matte shadows, which is really nice because matte shadows are generally very powdery. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. There they are right there. These do require some buildup, with the exception of maybe that black one. They are a little bit sheer when you start working with them, but I kind of like that in an eyeshadow. I know that everyone loves the eyeshadows that are super pigmented, and when they swatch them, that's always like everyone's first review is, oh, these are so pigmented. But you know what the issue with that is? If you only want a little bit of color, and you're not a makeup artist, if you're just a beginner just trying to figure it all out, and you only want a little bit of color, and you dip into a really pigmented black shadow, you'll just put it right to your eye. You won't even think to pat some of it off, because that's a makeup artist thing. when shadows are more sheer, you can get away with being newer with them because you put them on and you can make a mistake and they're really sheer, so you can blend it out really nicely. These are so smooth and so blendable. Like I said, I used this one, this one, this one, and this one, all 4 of these in my look today, and I'm really liking this palette. Most of you know I've always been a kind of a shimmer girl, so it's really nice to have like something that's all matte that I can reach for. I did reorganize it all, and these colors actually have different names on the back of them than they do on the back of the box, so by rearranging my palette and not remembering which ones go where, I can't tell you the actual names of them. And the names on the back are different than the names on the front. So it makes it a little bit more difficult, so don't rearrange your palette the way that I did. Granted, normally I don't care what color names are, I just use them. Overall, I would say that Softbox is a really great company. I love the pigmentation of these, I love how they blend, I love how smooth they are, and I love that for mattes, they're not incredibly powdery or chalky. I just wish she was like a redhead, because I'm a redhead. Well, I want to be a redhead. I'm actually a brunette head. I was born a redhead. That buys me any points, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see how I got this look, I will link that video at the end of this one. Feel free to go check it out. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance.